Hey everyone, this is Kiki Ayers with the Red Carpet Report, and right now we're here in Hollywood at the GEANCO Impact Africa Gala.
Nice to meet you. How are you? Is this you?
Yes. So I know on the last ship you play a beautiful doctor that saves the world, and in real life you actually really do a lot to help out. What are some things that you do to give back?
Well, I just returned back from Kenya. It is a little bit strange being here, but I was so excited to support this whole foundation actually, because last year I went out to work with some friends of mine who run two organizations called Big Life and Save the Elephants, and they are deeply entrenched with the communities in Kenya, helping to restabilize the balance with the ecosystem and help with predominantly the animal conservation, the elephants and the rhino plight. And I knew that the farming was there, the methods that now the Maasai are employing, because they used to be cattle farmers, but because of the drought, they're now farming very poor methods of agriculture. Well, the methods they're using and flood irrigation is really terrible. So I know a lot about permaculture. And so I went and met with them to see whether or not there are any really great permaculture farmers that I could help introduce to the systems. And I've just I found a couple of really wonderful farmers. We've got 2 schools now that I set up by myself, and I don't involve anybody else's money. I don't involve anyone else's egos. It's their farms, and it's with the view to really helping evolve the system so we can get back and reconnect with the land in the way we're supposed to farm. So we're not polluting, we're not pouring chemicals on, we're not misusing water. So really, if we can create that harmony in the motherland, I believe if she's rising up, and she can rise up, I think that she'll be able to set an example to the rest of the world, because we're not doing a brilliant job here in the United States. And I found that the work that I was doing with the few organizations down here in the States, where it just was a lot of resistance you're met with, where in Africa they're already farming and you're dealing with a culture of people who are very willing to actually evolve. It's a different conversation, and it's not going in and fixing it, it's definitely giving it back. But once you have the conversation, people are very excited about having a day where you can put good, decent, clean food on the table. And that's, it's inspiring to sort of be surrounded by that. And I think we could definitely use a little bit more of that here, that mentality, of an appreciation of the value of a day and what it means to have clean food on the table.
So how much of your character would you say relates to who you are actually?
A tremendous amount of my character relates to me. This was a really odd job that I didn't audition for, and it came to me as a phone call from Michael Bay. Would you like to create a cure to save the human race? And I said, and I was already, I'm very, very interested in how our relationship with the planet as a species. And I'm very inspired to talk about solutions and to not talk about the fear and the problems, and any way that I can bring that to the character, any way that I can bring that to an audience of people, any way that I can share that with brothers and sisters on the planet, to say, there are wonderful people here doing amazing work, like these guys here and the people that I work with in Kenya, other amazing people throughout the country who've been doing this for decades, and hold their hands, give their support, give your support. You don't have to sit there at home feeling frozen, feeling terrified, because it is scary times. So who are the people who've been really doing it, and who can you support? And that, I feel, is the most important message, is empowering people with the understanding of there's a lot of people out there who are doing the work now, and it does involve financial support, so it's about sharing that without feeling that people are like, you're just taking my money. It's like, no, here's where it's going, and you now become part of that family.
And did you catch Viola Davis's speech last night?
I didn't. I don't have a TV.
Oh, really? Why? So you're not one of those people that watches yourself?
From time to time, when I feel it's going to benefit me, but really it doesn't do you much good.
Right.
Awesome. You're on TV, it can drive you a little bit loco. Right. What did she say?
She basically said that for roles, in order to get an Emmy, you have to have those roles for Black women, and it was a very heartfelt speech. A lot of people cried or whatever. So
I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because everybody says, did you hear this afterwards? But I'd much rather go back and hear what was powerful afterwards, because otherwise it ends up being about the dresses and all that. Which, by the way, I got this in Mozambique 4 years ago, and for $10, and it's made out of recycled plastic.
And it still fits you.
Do you know, I haven't put it on since then, and I was just like, again, the whole thing about I'm not going to go and pay a stylist and put that money into when all of that can go back into a foundation that is doing something.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking.
Lovely talking to you. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more of our videos, and leave a comment in the section below letting us know what your favorite charity is.